Some basic, just grip fundamental shots. Just taking it right from this first position here. Just like to warm up and see what I can do. Get the glasses going. Load, make, ready. Here we go. That's set. Just from about 3 yards away, just really checking that grip, seeing what everything is like, seeing how our point of aim is. Come down. Come up a skosh. There we go. Cool. So you always see, just takes a couple shots just to really get oriented inside of there, and then you can see we start really chewing up that space again. So let's go to the smaller dot here. Actually, we'll keep it on the same one, just coming from holster. A little high. Like I said, just able to get reloads just like that. One more time, give it another 2. I think that was a little high. A little to the right, to the left, and then correction. On that third one, nice little correction right there. All right, so just a quick warm up with that one. We just like to see how that works right there. So now we're gonna do, let's work on some split time. So we're gonna come out, boom, 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 boom. Really, we'll just stay boom, boom for right now, just on the single. Just 2 shots, checking our split time, seeing what we got. Again, like a couple of my videos, people, they really liked it where we got talking about some of the fundamental stuff. If we're talking about stance, I tell people toes, hips, chest, pointed at target. Like typically I'm wearing body armor. I need to present those plates to wherever I might take rounds from. Like when people start to do this, like this stance where you start to open up this back foot for a kick, this is a typical fighter stance because yeah, you could kind of swing it. In gunfights, we're not gonna throw kicks. So I'm gonna point my toes straight because I can really start to dig into the ground, use my glutes and my hamstrings to really get in there. One foot is going in front of the other. Like it doesn't need to be this extreme here, but it is a true like athletic stance as if I was gonna run because I might take off. Like I've had plenty of videos I've shown you guys where I'm stationary and then I'm just taking off running. Doing this isosceles triangle, this is terrible because if you're in a dynamic situation, armed security, cop, whatever, even if you're just a regular person out there, if you do this and you're trying to do one of these numbers on somebody, if they start to rush you, eventually if they get close to you, you're gonna be knocked off balance. You have no way to stop yourself from going back. You have to do one of those. Well, if I have to do one of these to keep balance, naturally, why don't I just take that stance to begin with? And now I don't have to do that. If they start to rock me, I can lean into my back foot like that, lean into them that way and stop all that from happening. So there's just some tidbit knowledge about that. Let's get into the splits now. Right off of it. We are 0.22 splits, 166. Nothing crazy. Let's do it on a clean target just for the sake of it. We'll do it on a clean target. Here we go again. What happened? Here we go. We are 152. We are 0.21 splits. That's pretty good. Here we go again, taking it back. Ooh, pushing the line, pushing the line. 0.19 splits. 146, not bad, not bad. We'll check out what some of those first shots are. Let's get one more rep. First shot came high, that was 1.4. All right, let's look at 0.19 splits again. That first shot was in 121, so our first shot is consistent with everything else that we started with. And the split time is just, you know, the math of it. So yeah, we like that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Let's go for a bill drill just to see. So not bill drill, I'm sorry. We're gonna go for Mozambique. I don't wanna do 5 or 6 shots yet. Mozambique, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. You know, double tap, whatever you wanna call it, but 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Let's run that real quick. Get that baseline. Ooh, slung that headshot. That was bad. 252, unaccountable headshot, countable body shots. It looks like we pulled her in the cheek. No, we pulled it high paper. High paper to the right. Y'all will see it. I mean, we'll find it out on camera. Let's try that again. That was bad. Yeah, there was just a lot happening in there. 3 shots though, but let's try that one more time, see if we can get a better rep. Three shots, 0.19 splits. So what I'm thinking about here is I'm like, my 2 to the body can be consistent. It feels like I pulled that one to the left of the head, right there in between the box again. That definitely was not there before. But so let me get another rep before I try to explain anything. I want a better rep. Damn it. Here we go again. Give me one more again. I'm still not seeing some of these shots of where I'm pulling. I see the bodies. Let's go take a look at this. So I'm seeing body shots here. We're coming up here. I think I pulled this here at some point in time. All of these were marked. Am I pulling these shots high? I don't think I'm pulling these shots that high. Let me run a couple more reps. Let me just run some reps now, because I'm kind of confused. Mosey and beak. Okay, I'm tracking that, 215, 0.18 splits it says. Best splits. That was just me being dumb. That was just me being dumb on the trigger. .18s again. Let me get one more. Now I'm seeing the accountability. And we're out. All right, let's go to talk about that a little bit. So, like, we're just taking a look at this. Okay, everything is inside of here. We're taking a look at this. Everything is inside of here. Those final shots are about right there. They said it looks like we pulled one low here. Maybe we pulled some up there. We could check that on the video afterwards if I was just aiming too high. But yeah, it looks like I might have been just aiming too high on a few of those. I don't know if that had markings, but we're going for this Mosey and beak. If we just did the splits, right? We just did the boom, boom, booms. We see our split time is 0.19. It really, splits don't matter that much, but consistency among your reps is what you really want. So I'm coming out to draw here. Splits on the body should be the exact same. Boom, boom. Taking my time, coming up for that head, boom, delivering in that shot. Really, the eyes are tracking up first. So we're here, boom, boom, eyes are tracking next, guns move second. So boom, boom, head moves, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like, that's what we consistently want, just for the eyes to track exactly where we need to be. Then we develop consistency of just finding out where, like, I'm really aiming for this area right here. That's where I want those shots to be at. Right here. Rifle skills, let's just take some single shots, get it going. Off the timer as always, although I think I need to adjust this timer for rifle. Should probably load and make ready first. There we go. Hi. Let's go ahead and use our timer properly so we don't got to keep doing that. That was 844 or 0.84. Let's go back and let's do 5 sets of this. Random delay. It's a good thing about this timer is so I don't got to keep putting my hand down there every single time. We'll just look at it at the end. Here we go. Cool. Not bad. Clearly it's not working. One shot. I'm so confused why you're confused. Oh, it says 5 shots. No, 1 shot. So that's on me. I can't blame you for that. Let's try that again. One more again, one more again. Short time. A little high, bring it down just a skosh. There we go, right on target. That should be 5. Wait for it again. And we're good. All right, so we got set 1 is 9-6. 6-5, 6-5, 6-3, 9-6. So 9-6, 0.7, 0.66, 0.65, 0.63. Cool. So we got a low consistency. Let's run that again. One more time. We can see the groupings. Like, that's what we got. It's not bad there, but we can anticipate that a little bit more. Probably be just a skosh. Oh my God, look at that. Those ants are eating him alive. Here we go. Good. Good. A little off, just. Ooh, sent that fast. Cool, that was the very last one. I think these turned off on me. So again, that's good right there. And let's go ahead. So let's just talk about a couple things and principles in here. One, coming from low ready is the easiest thing we can do because you already got this tail, this stock tucked into the chest there. So that's already set. Hands are already there. Really, you can even cheat it and like aim at the ground, see the sight. So when you look up, only thing that changed is where your sight is. And you're just bringing the gun up straight to your eye from that point. Like, let's turn these on, give you that perspective. So if we're trying to get ready set inside that low ready, like we're here, feet are set. If I look down my sight, I'm ready at the ground as if I was to take that shot. All I do is move my head up and the gun just comes up, boom, flick off, take that shot just like that, and we're good. We're right there in the center. And if we run that drill using that principle, set, again, check it, back up, check it, back up. And we don't even got to check, we can just kind of know it's there, just keeping that rep there. Keeping that spring tension on that safety. Trying to anticipate that beat just a little bit more. And we're good. So looking at that one, a lot of those are pretty much around the same time frame, nothing too spectacular. You know, not really breaking any boundaries there. But yeah, that's how you prep the perfect low ready position. And then it would change just a little bit if you were to come from like shoulder compress, which let's get a couple reps of that. Which really nothing starts to change when you're going from here to there. You're just really flicking out. Like, turn these back on. When you're running out to here, that's all you're really doing is just coming off that shoulder, rotating out. Let's run it while we got a little bit of battery. A little more time. Go. Lean in. And one more foot measure. Boom, and we got slide lock. Or bolt lock, whatever. All right, just looking at it, everything's very accountable. Fist size grouping on the heart, like we like that. A little high up here in some of those earlier shots that we got. But everything started to come in here once you understand that point of aim, point of method. So we like that. So we got 1, transition, 2, holster, reload, 1. So here we go. Off the timer, see what we can get now. .787. Pretty smooth, 2 out. So we missed both of those pistol shots. Honestly, I didn't even see the sight, so let's work that again. Yep, got fumbled up there. $10.02. That's a pretty baseline right there, honestly. $10.02 for that kind of drill is pretty baseline. All shots in. Things we can work on in that, like, let's just go ahead, strip mag. Like, yes, if you just stick here, it will fall out. But considering we're coming from a down position, it's smarter to just strip mag. With the right hand, go right hand to grabbing first, because that's just gonna make life easier. As opposed to trying to grab here, which it could vary, like grabbing, maybe let's just think about it. I think I prefer to grab with this hand, bring in, rotate, strip and rack, then get in there. Let's try that. So that was 10.02. Let's see if we could beat it using a new method. All ready? $10.27, a little bit longer. We got fumbled up. I flicked safety on a little too early. Flick safety on just a skosh too early in my opinion. So let's run it again. $10.52. We see what changed in there. Could we get this a lot smoother? Yes. Yes, we can. Let's run it again. $8.65. Couple reps, and we're getting there. Couple reps, and we're getting there. This is good. We're getting a good sweat in today. Good sweat in. 8.65. Here we go again. $8.65. Yeah, 8.65 again. That was consistency. Let's change out the pistol. And we don't have any more for rifle, so we didn't get bolt lock. Let's give a first shot for rifle. .83.
So this is the Gabe White Pistol Solution Standards. I'm hosting him in November, so he'll be here in Orlando area in November doing his class. The first one, you chose to do it open. So the first one is 2 to the head in 2 seconds. So it's draw, fire 2 rounds into the orange sticker. We got a 4-inch orange sticker. That 4-inch orange sticker, you got to put 2 rounds in it, sub 2 seconds. The second drill is going to be 2 to the body, 1 to the head. So it's basic Mozambique. But Mozambique is going to be 2 to the body, 1 to the head in sub 1.7 seconds. And then the third one is the bill drill. It's 2 flat. So you got to have all 6 rounds in the A zone.
2 flat?
2 flat.
God damn.
Yeah. And then the split bill drill is 4 to the body, 2 to the orange sticker, and 2.6 from open. So
that first bill, 2 flat. Is
yeah. So, but the good thing about it is you only need 4 out of 8 runs to get a turbo pin. Okay. So you don't have to meet all the.
Shit, let me cheat. Throw some grip enhancer on.
Yeah, get some grip. Hey, so let me get some of that too. It's humid as shit today.
Oh,
that's good.
That shit is crap.
That shit is. Hey, yeah, I need some of that.
This shit right here is.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling my hands. I said,
yep.
Nah, we ain't even play around.
We ain't playing around today.
Not on this shit.
So.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, I like that. All right. So yeah, so man, 2 flat, spicy. Too flat and spicy.
I got to give you a .89 first one. 7 yards.
At
Crazy, but,
7 yards, it is what it is. All right. So first one is draw, fire 2 rounds to the head. We're gonna do each one twice.
Right.
We're gonna do each one twice. All right, you ready? All right, shooters, go ahead, load, make ready, do what you gotta do. All right. First one is 2 rounds to the head. Shooter, stand by. Woo, 277.
I hesitated on that shot. I could have had it.
Yep, and we'll check to see if that one's a hit. That one's close.
Nah,
All right.
I can tell you now. It ain't.
All right, 2 rounds to the head. We're doing it one more time. Shooter, stand by. Another one. 225 though. 225. All right, I'm gonna go down range.
Both of them are fucking right outside it.
Ooh, no, that's a hit. You got burn marks on that, so that's a 2.77 clean, and that's a hit too. You got a burn mark right there.
Okay.
And that's a 225 clean. All right, that's as close as you can get to not being clean, but still being clean. And this is the one, personally, this is the one that fucks me up the most. So this is 2 to the body, 1 to the head. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. All right, shooter, stand by. Woo, good transition though. 235, 235.
We need a what? 17?
17. 235. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. That was a 140 draw the first shot with a .31 transition and a 6.4. Excuse me, .31 split with a 6.4 transition to the head.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that one more time. 17. Shooters, hold up. Wait for this wind to chill out. All right, shooter, stand by. Ah, 272. And so we got 235 plus 1. 235 plus 1, and then a 2. Was it 2.72? 2.72 plus 1. All right, now we on the bill. Let's mark these. Have any confusions later. I'll mark that one. Make sure you got at least 6 rounds for the billy. All right, so you know what the bill drill is. 6 rounds to the A zone. Shooter, stand by. Good shooting. 277. Looks like plus 2. 2 are just off. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. Shooter, stand by. Oh, hold on. Just holster. We'll do it again. Shooter, stand by.
I threw one anyway.
226.
Threw one again.
And through, yeah. 1 high, 2 high.
Oh.
So let's mark. Boop, boop. And that was a 226. First one was a 277. And then the second one was a 226. 226 is solid. Plus 2 and plus 2. All right, now you got split billy. Split bill is my favorite one. 4 to the body, 2 to the head. You got a little confirmation time. All right, you ready? So 4 to the body, 2 to the head. 4 to the body, 2 to the head. Shooter, stand by. Hold on. You get a mulligan. I ain't tell you from the beginning, so if you don't shoot, it's a mulligan. You get 3 mulligans through the whole thing, so you're good. Shooter, stand by. Nice, 320. I was a 320 clean. That's definitely gonna be a light pin run. Good job. And then we will run that one more time. And all right. Make sure you got 6. 4 to the body, 2 to the head. Shooter, stand by. 396. That one felt a little slower than the
It
first one.
was.
Yeah. But you had good confirmation, good hits. 396. All right. So, all right. Now I'm going to go from the conceal. The concealed time, all you do is add a quarter second for concealed. So for concealed, I got 2.25 to get in the head. I got 1.95, which is the one I hate the most. I got 2.25, which makes this a lot more doable in my opinion. And then I got a 2.85, which, bro, to be honest with you, I was doing the Billy in that time. So I got the split bill drill. I did a lot of practice on it because I felt like it helped me tremendously with the rest of the drills. Because it has a transition in it, it has a lot of recoil management, so it has a lot. So I'll run it real quick, and you can run the timer.
Yeah. Give me your time.
I'm going to tell you right now, if I fuck up the first two, those are the ones that... That's when you make it hard to get your 4.
On the first two.
The first two to the heads.
Oh,
If you miss those first two rounds to the head, you're in trouble. All right. So first one is 2 rounds to the head.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
And 2.
2 flat. All right.
Stand by.
Ah. Woo.
15.
Nope. There's an edge right there. Nope. So I got a 2 flat and a 215 plus 1. So now I just fucked myself. So now I got to steal one. I'll tell you what, this grip is kind of making it different. In a good way though. All right.
Yeah, it's too hot up here.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Stand by. 195.
On the dot. I stole one. All right.
Stand by. 207.
Fuck. 195. I stole one, and then 207.
Yeah.
Damn, that's terrible. Now I got the bill. It's the one I hate the most. All right. Hold on. So I can't count. So I'll make sure I have 5 in that motherfucker. I should have put them on there. All right. Yep. Yeah, 228, but I'm plus 3. That's terrible. Yeah, the grip is definitely changing the feel of the gun for me.
Oh, the grip enhancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it a whole lot stickier. It's
Yeah.
Like what you're used to.
Exactly.
You gotta kind of change that.
You got to change it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm noticing that. All right. I'm going to run that one more time, but I usually can steal a bill drill.
I was gonna say, to throw 2 in the sea like that for you is
Yeah. That gun ain't moving. That motherfucker is not moving. That bitch is stuck. I like it, but it's like, damn, I got to get used to that motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay, you ain't gotta do nothing extra.
You ain't got to do nothing too extra. Yep. All right. 6. Perfect. All right. All right, I'm good. All right.
Stand by. 229.
Huh?
229.
Oh, you motherfucker. 229. Now I put myself in a tough position because I need 2 split billies.
You need both of them?
I need both of them. I need both of them. Not one of them. I need both of them. But it is my favorite drill, so can't talk shit and then back away from it. All right. So it's 4 to the body, 2 to the head. Yes, sir. Ah. Mulligan. Fuck my draw up. All right. I got one.
Stand by.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Transition was shit. I threw one anyway. Put one in the C. So that would be 1, 2, 3 turbo runs, not a turbo pin. So the first one is draw and fire 5 rounds as fast as you can.
Okay.
Draw and fire 5 rounds as fast as you can. I might need that timer though.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Looking out. All right. Shooter stand by. Nice. 255. Good job.
Almost thought it was 6.
I know. Feels like a dojo, right?
It really did. That's why I said, hold up.
All right. This is the one where it's strong hand only. So remember, the acceptable hit area is the circle.
Right? Yeah, I realize it.
All right. So 5 rounds, strong hand only. Shooter stand by. All right. That was
strong hand is booty.
Yeah, you got to work on that strong hand, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you with 2. Fuck that.
All right, we doing 5, reload 5. 5, reload 5.
Okay.
Shooter stand by. All right, good job. 638. Good job. You smoked me on that one. All right. Last one is 4 to the body, 1 to the head. 4 to the body, 1 to the head. Shooter stand by.
Fuck.
Woo! 296. 296. 296. All right, let's count them.
I felt that headshot just go.
You should be sub 25.
It was decent.
4 seconds is gonna be close.
It was decent enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but these drills, I gotta just not do it from level 3. Like, I'll take the 0.25 extra, but from level 2 instead.
Yep.
You got the timer.
All right.
Stam.
Hold on. Let me make sure.
I'm about to say, yeah.
14 plus 1. All
right, stand by. $256.
Oh, I put the book away.
Let me turn on your hits too from over here.
5, 6.
$256. Stand by. $369.
Wow, that was terrible. Plus 1 at least. All right, and then this is 5, reload 5. Let me just make sure I got 4 in here. All right, I'm ready.
Stand by.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
762.
Shooting again. And 4 to the body, 1 to the head.
Stand by.
Fuck, I
301.
tore that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I just watched fuck ups happen there the whole way
The
through.
whole way. Grip. Everything.
Damn, boy, I just go ahead, rain already. Quit with the bullshit.
I know, right? This shit is terrible.
I can hear some people in my head telling myself, why you ain't training with no vest on? Fuck that vest.
Fuck that guy. You crazy as shit.
This shit off the.